I, a tender young maid, have been courted by many of all sorts and trades, if ever was any. A spruce haberdasher first
This
spoke
episode
of me
of
fair,
Ladies
but I
Unlaced,
would have nothing
sponsored
to do
by
with small ware.
Naughty
My
Woman
name is
Whiskey,
my
a subsidiary of the Aftertasting Tasting Association. Never waste good whiskey over a bad woman, but a naughty woman, they'll buy her pearls.
Now presenting your ladies of Chaste Treasure.
That never ceases to surprise me, where I'm like, oh, there we are! Oh, God, I need to whiten my teeth. Oh. Hello.
No, you don't.
Well, good evening. What are we going to say? Women, men, and non-binary friends. That was Rosalind created that. I'm very proud of her.
I love that.
Yay! Thank you for joining us. I am the Lady Morgan. Hello.
I am Donna Catalina Contessa de Malagrana.
Hello, Agnes.
And together we are Chaste Treasure. That never works. I love it.
No.
So brilliant. So brilliant. Well, good. I'm glad that we're here. I'm glad that we get to do this again. And this is now kind of, I guess, a new season. New year, certainly.
Yes. It's a new year. It's got a new vibe. You know what I mean? Like it's got a new, I got a new attitude. I'm ready. You know.
Oh, same. Absolutely. Like 2021, eat your heart out. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Ready. I feel like I'm always ready.
I mean, for this, sure. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh, hello, Paolo Garbanzo.
Hello. Oh, Paulo. How are you?
I never get to hang out with him. I mean, I rarely get to hang out with him, but Agnes, why'd you mute yourself? Don't do that. Oh, it's dumb things.
I want to figure that Paolo Garbanzo knew when to introduce himself because we were going like this.
Yeah,
because he likes to
That's
juggle.
exactly it. Yes. It's up. Clearly, it's the juggling. This is the juggling. Yes, having a new and better year. I think things will be better. God.
Oh,
season 3. Yes, I guess technically we're official season 3. It's
season 3.
It's confusing. Season 3, episode 20. So it's like if you were doing them all concurrently, it would be a whole thing. I don't know. Thank you. Yes, we're really good at not necessarily juggling brains like you are, but
it is a little awkward because he is my cousin, so maybe I should stop there.
Your cousin? Is that how the Pope works?
Everyone in South Italy is related. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, good. Well, did everybody have a nice break, a nice New Year and Christmas holidays and all that? What? So, how did you actually? That's a good question. Since we're all from different areas, how did you celebrate? How about Catalina? How did you celebrate? Did you have a magical donkey that visits you or something like that?
Yes, Dominic the donkey brought me all of my presents.
Oh, good.
It took a lot of negotiating with Santa Claus to bring me the presents because I was so naughty. But I sang him the Santa Baby that we wrote for our album, and he was fine with it.
Okay.
That's right.
Far enough removed that you can call you your hot cousin and it's not weird.
I say the same thing about you, Paolo. So.
That's exciting.
All right, well, Agnes, are there any Scottish traditions and things? I know that the Merry Lude happens in
that's Wales. That's Wales. That's quite a lot south of us. Unfortunately, we just have cakes and whiskey, and we just sit by the fire and get drunk.
Nice.
Really, that's it. You know, we have presents, we do the whole thing, and it's wonderful. It was singing carols and being generally jolly. Although we're usually, jolly in Scotland is if, there isn't a fist fight. Is it a real time? Like,
oh, yeah, Hogmanay. That's what it was. Yes.
Yeah.
I got to see the Edinburgh Hogmanay that had what's his name in it? That's real famous that you never realize is Scottish. He used to be Doctor Who.
Tennant.
Yes, David Tennant.
Yeah.
Yes, he
He's
read
absolutely
some of
Scottish.
it. I had no idea.
Absolutely. We also do some really lovely panto as well.
Oh.
which, if you guys don't know what panto is, it's this Christmas tradition where you do like a naughty sort of play where like there's a lot of cross-dressing, and it's very like Contessa, you'd know, it's very similar to the masks and the Commedia dell'arte.
Yeah, yes.
It's very like that. Like it's very tropey, but very, very funny and silly.
Yes.
And yeah.
You get Venetian. I love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll get Venetian any day.
We got
I don't know what that means.
Lady Morgan, what did you do for your holiday?
So we had Christmas, but then afterwards we had Boxing Day, and I actually got to sort of look up what that was. So apparently, which I kind of understand now, back when a lot of us had servants, the servants would have to serve all of the rich people during regular Christmas, and then on Boxing Day we let them go home and have fun with their own families. So it's kind of like a second Christmas / like extra holiday that everyone gets off and gets to just have fun with each other, and like the rich people have to fend for ourselves. So
fun with each other. Good.
Yes.
I like having fun with
everybody.
Everyone.
Sharing. Right.
I mean, it's the giving season, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Or the receiving season if you're a bottom.
Exactly.
That was brilliant. Yes, we're all donkeys, clearly. Well, and we'd like to, we're showing off today. Today's special episode is brought to you by Fabulous Pearl Necklaces. So everybody's wearing pearls today, which you can see. Yes, which were gifted to us by our generous sponsor, who was very... Every time I say that, I keep thinking about, I don't know, some old show that I was in that was like, we have a very generous sponsor. I don't know. That's something I haven't seen a lot. Yeah, I was trying not to be suggestive. Saying that is like a whole thing. Ooh,
wait.
Yeah.
We have a very generous sponsor.
Yes. Yeah, trying not to say that without it being sexy, it's difficult.
It's impossible.
Yeah, it's Naughty Women Whiskey. I'm going to say the whole speech later, I promise, but not just yet. Yes, we're not the only people that wear pearls, and thank you all, our audience and our other ladies, for submitting some wonderful pictures of yourselves. I think the one I'd like to show now is all of our ladies wearing our pearls. We have a whole collection of them. Yeah, look at all of us. So that's obviously myself, and then God, there's a lot of us now. Catherine, Rosaline. See, no, I can't remember everybody's names off the top of my head. Sultana, Beatrice. Lucrezia, Gwendolyn, and Marin, I think. But she says it with an Irish accent, so it always sounds like Marin, and I never could pronounce it correctly.
She is wonderful. I had the pleasure of working with her before. She is fantastic. I would love to see her do more of these and wear more.
Absolutely.
Oh, you know, if Lady Morgan, if me and Marin ever do a show together, you better watch out.
Just
no one can understand a single word we're saying.
Yes. Oh God. Oh,
it would just be Agnes and Marin with a secret handshake that keeps changing, and Morgan.
Oh yeah. I will literally have to watch for knives. Is basically where we're at this point. It's just like
Invasion of the Kilts.
Yep. At some point, they're gonna come stab me. That's what we do historically. It's just good times.
Oh, and then this I should.
Yeah, they're just behind me, just going like this, and you're like, "Oh, we're not just suggesting something. It's hilarious! Yay!
It's murder."
Yes.
Lord,
Scottish play. Audience, if you have any questions, feel free to throw them at us as well. I asked what did we do on our winter vacation? Do either of you have questions or anything that subject matter you'd like to bring up before we start throwing out some of our songs that we've done?
That itself is a good question.
Do you need a moment? I think we could introduce one of our first videos.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's find a song.
All right. Well, now I'm trying to figure out which one would be the best to start with. I think one of the sassy ones. You know what? We've been talking about pearl necklaces and all kinds of fun things. I think perhaps we could do our version of Sweet Violets. Which was a lot of fun. I'm curious to see how this went because we were not in the same room when we recorded this. So good luck to us. Here is Sweet Violets.
There once was a farmer who lived on the rocks, who watched little boys as they played with their
marbles and toys as in days of old yore, and for a companion he had a young
maiden who laid right down there in the grass. She claimed she would show him the shape of her sweet violet, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets.
The farmer was pleased with all of his luck, for she claimed that she'd show him a new way to
bring in the children and teach them to knit.
Right.
While the boys in the barnyard are shoveling
hay from the stable and filling the rick. He said he would show her the length of his
long middle finger, which pained him a lot. To soothe it, he stuck it right into her
sweet violet, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets.
The farmer then left her and went off to hunt.
Finger
He said, while I'm gone, please take care of your
little pet rabbits who play in the grass. And when I get home, I shall get me some sweet violets, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets. Some dirty bunnies.
That was great. I think this really is rabbits. I think this is correct. Sign language, yeah. Yes. Rosalind is confirming that for me. This is sign language for rabbits.
I know
We've done this enough times at shows where people actually had interpreters. Friend?
I think, isn't this friend?
Fresbian? Fresbian? No, because I was thinking of lesbian pizza. That was.
Oh, that's right, the lesbian pizza. Yeah.
I know that this is bitch.
We only know the terrible sign language.
Right.
I'm so proud of us. This is like anytime anyone learns a new language, that's like the first things that you want to know. It's like, how can I piss people off in this language effectively? I don't know if Paolo's still here. Paolo, do you want to throw anything out that we should know in, I don't know, Sicilian?
Yeah, Efangul, show some bad words in Italian. Or it's censored in like one country for what I said.
Right, yes.
Happy New Year's. Get out of here.
All right, so Catalina, Agnes, do either of you have questions or things you'd like to talk about? All right.
I have one very important question. So we were talking before, Morgan, about how the best dates ever, or the dates that secure you a long-term man or woman or what have you, begin with Chinese food.
Yes.
So Agnes, I have a question for you. Describe to me your best date ever. And I want to know if it involved Chinese food, because it's an experiment that I am having.
My best date ever. Let me think about this. All right, so I had already been in this relationship for a couple of years, so it was already long term, and then it was my birthday weekend, and I had worked on my birthday, and it had snowed because my birthday is in March, and it was all snowy, and I had not intended to do anything crazy, and he texted me an address and was like, go here, and I'm like, what is it? And it was like a cafe or something, and I was like, I'm in my work clothes, and he was like, it doesn't matter, just come here. So I went there, and I was like, I'm downstairs, the cafe is closed, what are you talking about? And he had secured a hotel room in this very like boutique hotel in downtown New York City, and he like waved at me from the balcony, and it was very romantic, and we spent the night, like we were like, let's go out But then like we got upstairs and we were like, no. So we ordered in. We didn't order Chinese food, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We did have really great pizza, and he got all of my favorite snacks. So we had like Sour Patch Kids, he had Jelly Babies, he had like everything that I love. So it was just like a really solid date.
That's nice.
And they had really fancy robes that I wish I had stolen.
Oh,
like those hotel robes that you're like,
oh yeah, oh definitely
fancy. So yeah, sorry I ruined it.
But it still involves takeout food, which I still think works for the overarching thing.
That is the question that I had. Yes. Yeah. All right.
There we go.
No, that's totally valid. Yeah. So if you ever want to chase treasure on a date, don't go out anywhere. Yeah, just eat it nice, the best takeout food that you can get.
Okay, here's a question then.
All right.
If you, based on your personality, if you were to be takeout food, what kind of takeout food would you be?
So if we were to be no, wait, I'm gonna say that wrong. Go ahead, Morgan. You go first.
All right. If I was to be If I was to be takeout food, you know what? It would probably end up being from like a pub or something, but it would probably be like a full English breakfast, like one of those really crazy, like the blood pudding and the tomatoes and the beans and the like everything, just like a lot of food. And you're gonna be like, well, I wasn't expecting this when I ordered breakfast, but I guess I have to do with it now. So yeah,
absolutely full English.
Giant breakfast lasts like 3 days.
Yes, because Morgan's
food is the best.
I was going to make like a joke about like Jewish candles or something, but that's not right. It was 8 days. Never mind. All right. There's a cheesecake buffet. All right. You got different toppings on it. You got like the real like cherries or raspberries or blackberries.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Wait. Catalina, what do you think? I feel like Italian's pretty easy.
Italian is pretty easy. I think the easiest thing for me to say would be that I would be a meatball sub, but I would say that I would actually be something a little more spicy. So I would probably be like a nice fra diavolo.
Yeah.
A nice spicy, like get your eyes water a little bit, clear your sinuses kind of meal, you know?
I like it. Would you have the parm on top because you're a little cheesy?
I like that. That's nice with a little extra red pepper flake.
Excellent.
Because I'm a little flaky.
We're having tortellini. Very nice.
Oh,
right. Well, Agnes, you posed the question. Do you have a particular thing you think you would be?
If I would be takeout food. I actually didn't think about it, so let me. I would probably
8,000 people are telling you haggis, so apparently that's what you just
apparently haggis.
It's
actually really difficult to find haggis takeout, to be honest.
I'll bet.
I would honestly be like a big American burger.
Oh,
like this, like big and cheesy and really messy and really fun, and I'm gonna give you heartburn after.
Oh yeah. That was one of the best restaurants I ever went to in Northumberland. They did. God, what was it called? It was a burger. It was a burger joint. And it was in Northumberland, right by the Scottish border. And they had something that they called the Susan Boyle. And it was a full English breakfast on a burger. Like legitimately, like everything. The beans and the egg and like all it, like the tomato, all of it. But just on a burger. And that was, yeah.
That's me. That's me.
You're the Susan Boyle. Perfect.
I'm the Susan Boyle. 100%.
That's a real sandwich.
Oh,
Angus beef.
Angus, yay!
I love that. Angus beef. Absolutely.
Hey, speaking of, this is kind of fun. So Dita, thank you for giving me this introduction. We asked a lot of you to send us pearls. So not only do we have pearls, but many of our fans and friends sent pearls. And we specifically said we wanted all genders represented. So I think I would like to bring out some of the masculine type folks right now, which includes our friend Dieter. Dieter's in the bottom center, which I absolutely love. We have our friend Alex. We have our friend Christian, who just came on. Hello, Christian Odinson. Didn't you expect to have your stuff showing up right now? and a couple other our fans as well. And that's just to say that pearl necklaces work for everybody, I think. My
Absolutely.
particular favorite is the Kylo Ren in the corner. I think
Oh,
that's
absolutely. Yeah.
sexiest thing I've ever seen is Kylo Ren wearing a pearl necklace. It's just
Everybody should wear a pearl necklace.
Absolutely.
Except for the what?
nothing. Just something I saw.
Would that make that scene better? Because the scene with the Kylo with the pants that come up to his nipples, it would be better if there was just like
a pearl necklace.
You know, it's hot. It's like weird hot, but it's hot. You know?
Like if you were sitting there, like kind of clutching it as like.
Oh yeah. Look, I got my little Kylo with me. He's my little. This is gonna look awful, but he's a data stick, so that I can. This is where I put all of my stories for when I write stuff, so that I can transfer them over to Tom, so that he can read them.
I'm gonna make a baby pearl necklace. Like the teeniest little, and I'm gonna send it to you.
Pet swallow.
Oh,
brilliant, Christian. Well done.
Wait, would that make the thing that you have an Adam drive?
Get out. Oh.
See, these are clever. I will let these pass because these are clever.
Yeah, they're quite clever.
Oh Lord! All right, I feel like we probably should do another song. We just keep talking about pearls and everything. Let's see. I don't know. So we've got two left. We have another, the sassy one. Well, and we have the live one, and then we have our slightly more reverent. What do you want?
Speaking, the reverent one. I wanted to talk about this. Apparently, sea shanties are like in right now.
Oh.
It's like trending. It's so strange. It's all over TikTok. Everybody's like, sea shanties are the coolest, and I'm like, I grew up on sea shanties. I know it's cool.
All right, well, the perfect transition then. I guess we're going to be super popular right now. Is doing a sea shanty. So this is a traditional sea shanty. I can't say the word traditional. Traditional sea shanty called "Leave Her Johnny."
Oh, I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. It's a long, hard pull till the next payday, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
For the skipper was bad, but the mate was worse.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
Or he'll blow you down with a spike and a curse, and it's
time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
Oh, pull you lubbers, or you'll get no pay.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
Oh, pull you lubbers and then belay.
And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. It's a long, hard pull till the next payday, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
That made me so happy.
That was very nice. Thank you, Rosaline. Sorry, I swallowed my own spit. So today's episode is brought to you / sponsored for the Global Birthing Foundation, which is we are the Ladies Unlaced sort of Louisiana. We have previously been at the Louisiana Renaissance Fair, and this is a charity that is very close to some of the wonderful ladies, and a particular lady who is in the Louisiana show. So we wanted to make sure that we sent our love, and that we would like to donate some of the proceeds today to the Global Birthing Foundation. So you can look things up on their ticker below.
Yeah, it's so it's the Maison Naissance, and they basically are a major source of healthcare for families in like southern Haiti. They provide immunizations, family planning, emergency disaster relief, and they birthed 7,000 babies in 14 years, and not one mama was lost.
Wow.
So it's just a really great place for mamas and babies to go and be safe. Yeah, so that's, and yeah, so in honor of Jamie Hauser, who is on the board and loves.
Love you.
Yeah, she's an amazing lady.
Yes. One of our favorites, who also
Absolutely.
hosts like the best dinners ever. That's my favorite thing about being done in Louisiana, honestly. It's just the food that we randomly get. We did not get to go down to Louisiana this year, but my husband did. He showed up as a king of Sweden. So if you were down there and you saw the king of Sweden, he had the best accent when he came back. It was hilarious. But when he came back, he said, "All right." And I said, "What? What was wrong?" And he said, "I have to lose 5 pounds now." And I was like, you were spending time with the Hausers. All right, I get it.
Absolutely.
Oh, yay, Jamie! Yeah, that is one of my favorite parts about being in Louisiana. You all are so generous, and you're all so lovely, wonderful people, and you make the best food.
And the food. Oh,
so good. Oh, all right.
This is interesting. I would like to point out that people who don't know the song "Leave for Johnny" very well, it is often sung as a reverend song today, but back in the day when it was first written and sung, it would only be performed like as the ship was pulling in, doing the work when the ship would be coming into port, because to sing it ahead of time, it is a way to air your grievances, and they could have been like, it could have been perceived as mutiny. Happen to you. So it is very fitting, because this is the song that you would sing as you're pulling into port, looking forward to whatever it is that you were going to do. So, I mean, I know what I would do, but I can't say it on live feed.
I'd probably end up doing the same damn thing. I'll be honest with you, probably.
Wait, what are you talking about?
What would you do?
What would I do?
Yes.
Eat a
Buy
turkey.
myself a barrel of whiskey.
Yes. Your very own whiskey. You know what? Honestly, honest to God, the first thing I would probably do, I would get a hotel room, and it would probably end up having a companion or two. But I would want to have a bath, like a really like hot, soaking bath, just myself, not sharing with anybody. Yeah.
With a bath.
I would puke.
Oh no.
Yes. I do too, oddly enough.
Want to point out that it's really hard to say the word curse.
Yes, that was
Curse.
I wanted to hear more Catalina-isms on that one, but that didn't happen.
The verse that you gave to me
was a lot easier. Yeah.
A lot easier. It's not like tubular boobular, which I cannot.
Wait, no, I sing tubular boobular.
Imagine those of you who were not with us at the Florida Renaissance Festival a couple years ago. It was Agnes, myself, and Sultana Laila, and no word was spoken the same way.
We would start the show with a list of like words in English that we would just all say.
Do you remember the one that got us?
Oh, what was it?
It was the anatomical place upon a woman's top parts.
Oh.
Oh, got it. All right. I think you're allowed to say that on Facebook.
We can say that.
I think you can say areolas.
Yeah, so we all say the word areola this different way.
Wow.
Like, would you like some espresso and an areola? And the way that Sultana says it, it sounds like a perfume or like an exotic location. Like, you and I, we will go to areola, like whatever she says. And then Agnes, how do you say
areola? It sounds like a burp, a sneeze, and a fart all at the same time. Areola.
If I was to say it sounds like I'm talking about Hercules's like sidekick from Hercules' Legendary Journeys, which is just Areolus. Yes, it's the Areolas. Yes,
Areola.
it's Aeolus, but close enough. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, his friend, Sans Testicles.
Yeah.
He has a wife, you know. Do you want to know what her name was? Incontinentia buttocks. Moving on. Stealing Monty Python jokes. Keep going.
Oh no, don't stop ever.
All right. All right. So I have a little bit of a game to play with the audience. I'll give it like, all right, it's 8:30 now. I'll give it like 5 minutes. We're going to play Guess That Treasure. So we had lots of different ladies that wear pearl necklaces, and we took the opportunity to, take your suggestions and cut our heads off. And we provided a picture without a face. So you get to guess whose chesticles these are. So yes, who is this lady? I'm curious who's everyone is guessing. Clearly well endowed. Definitely not Sultana. Other than that.
Like, I feel like I could just like nestle and take a nap in there, just like a very cozy decolletage.
None of you with that. There was a time where Lucrezia was at the very first time that we did. Gosh, what was it? The ships, tall ships.
Arabella.
Maybe. Oh, everybody's guessing Arabella right now. Ooh. So the very first time we were doing tall ships, we came backstage and Lucrezia was like really tired. I think she had been doing something very intense the day before. And she literally fell asleep in her own breasts. Like just fell asleep. They were picked up so high that she just sort of like tilted her head and just fell asleep in her own cleavage for like an hour. And had like little tiny baby snores like the cats do. It was adorable. And I think I have a video of it somewhere. God knows where. But yeah, just Arabella. No.
Amazing.
That makes me so happy. I'm just like a little sad that like
that you can't do that. Yeah.
It's my neck's too long.
I don't like doing it. I can kind of if I get them high up enough, I can kind of sleep just on the edge of my corset. But,
yeah.
And it is.
Well done, everyone.
Quick. I mean, I guess because of the necklace, I know that Arabella's been making some of those really cool necklaces.
Yeah.
And it looks really fun.
Yeah.
Most people can't pull it off.
It's a special skill. Do you put it on your resume?
I don't know. I did. Did I tell you about that? I think at one point, I think I might have brought it up at a different thing. I had a friend. I'll get to that in a second, Rosaline. Of what is your favorite funny, dirty song to work that's not dirty? I have a friend who is a contortionist, and I did ask them at one point, like, so if you could do things to yourself, could you? And they said that yes, they knew a couple of people who could, but that's not the kind of thing you throw on your resume. And that they were backwards, that they bend backwards and are more flexible that way. There are very few people that are very flexible forwards, so that's a special skill.
Interesting. All right, I'd kind of like to see this. Type it in the chat real quick and let me know.
If I figure it out, I'll let you know. All right. What is your favorite funny or dirty sounding word that isn't dirty?
Coccyx.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Coccyx, yeah. I did probably kumquats.
Yes.
That one's always really fun. Little tiny.
Weenus. That is a good one.
Penile.
Oh, like a penile colony?
Yeah, penile colony, penile code. Or I guess it would be penial? I don't know.
Sexton.
Yes!
I like angina.
Like angina, yeah, like you're having like a heart attack. Yes.
Wait, Fraulein said uvula.
Wait, say it again, Agnes. That was real fun. Do that again.
Wait, uvula.
Anything that in like German would potentially have like an umlaut over it sounds fabulous in Agnes's accent.
Uvula.
I can't even do it.
I mean,
it makes me sound like I'm drunk, and I'm not.
I enjoy saying the German phrase, what is it? Ich liebe dich.
Yes!
Ich liebe dich!
Dirty, but it's not.
Ich liebe dich, baby.
That's the I love you, but shouted in German to scare
Great.
you.
It's like the word Schmetterling, which means butterfly.
Right. Oh my god! I used to, when we would do auto, I would scream random things.
Great.
Krankenwagen is
right.
ambulance. Which is perfect. It's just broken wagon ambulance.
I love it.
Yes, exactly.
Hoarfrost.
Ooh.
Hoarfrost.
Hoarfrost.
Yeah, that's when Chase goes outside right now.
Yes, with it. It's absolutely.
Not to be confused with a horse frost. Sorry, my mouth broke.
like a horse that you ride. A horse
Yes.
frost or something. All right.
Horse.
That is the one thing I really, really miss doing that I wasn't able to do during the pandemic.
Not that much. I'm just sleepy.
I can't do it. I can't. I try your accent every once in a while, and it just blows my mind. Nope, can't do it.
Who? I can teach you. Give me an hour and I'll be done.
You know what also blows my mind, and this is so stupid. Australian accents.
Oh.
Because Australian accents sound like American accents and English accents had like a really awkward baby, and then like just went for it.
Wait. G'day. No. G'day. Nope.
Can't do it right now. No.
Nope. Australian. That's
yes.
good.
Australian accents are the worst, I think. Sorry, Australia.
The worst? Oh.
Like just hard to figure out and like hard to
great.
I've never been able to master an Australian accent. I've tried. Never. Nope. Was in Australia for 2 weeks. Could not figure it out.
Couldn't do it. Pearl necklace.
Pearl necklace. Oh, we do have a couple more people that do have pearl necklaces.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll do let's do our final, I guess not montage, what do I want to say? Like layout of people that submitted pearl necklaces to give homage to them. So these are some femme lady type folks. And lovely bearded dragon. So everybody, I feel like everyone deserves to have pearls, including Jade DeVere and Our Lady Duchess and some of our biggest fans. I like to think that we have dragons that are fans. I think that's kind of fun.
Absolutely.
Just to hammer on that everybody deserves a pearl necklace at least once.
Yeah, I agree.
You've got plenty of time. We're January 15th. You've got a month till Valentine's Day. Get your friends a pearl necklace.
Something Italian.
Right. Try to pronounce words from each other's languages. I love to get
we were just saying Schmetterling, and that is butterfly. So the word for butterfly in Italian is farfalla.
Oh, that's the pasta, the little bow tie pasta.
It's a little farfalla.
Farfalla. Farfalla. There we go.
Yeah.
Farfalla. If I try to say it with it like farfalla, there we go. Thank you.
I don't know, Paolo, do you got any fun words? It would be great in the accent. If he's still here, I don't know, but that would be. That's gonna be like a tongue twister challenge at some point. We've just got to have. Is like.
Do you know anything in Scottish Gaelic for me to say? Because I can't say your salute. I get tongue tied.
Oh,
with
salute.
Slancha. I can't do it.
Slancha. That's more Irish than Scottish.
Oh, all right.
Looks like just too many letters for what the word is anyway.
I know this word is overused because of. I almost said the Highlander. It's not the Highlander. It's the one where she goes back in time and
Outlander.
The man is sexy with the bottom.
Shrek.
Yes. How did you know?
It's Outlander.
I truly love the word Sassenach.
See it? I can't pronounce. I think Sassenach, but it's not.
Sassenach.
It's
Sassenach. Or Sassenach. So you can get that in it.
Sassenach.
There you go.
You say it sounds like a wine that you're supposed to try. Ooh, would you like to try the Sassenach? Yeah.
I'm getting meatballs And
like a sassy snack.
oh yeah, sassy.
A sassy snack.
Sassy snack.
Yeah, all sassy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, speaking of sassy snacks, we should do our okay, so it's 8:40 now, so we'll give you 5 minutes. You can guess who the other lady who's got the pearl necklace is. So this is one of our other ladies. You cannot quite tell, you cannot see their face entirely. So I'm curious who everyone thinks that is. Still clearly well endowed, still clearly a pale person. So.
Boobs. Just boobs.
Yes.
Yes.
Any guess?
I would like to say that just that angle almost looks like there's two like bald men kissing each other. And that is like the goal for boobage. Like you want it to look like
two bald men.
Two bald men.
Yeah.
No, it also kind of looked like two babies.
Oh, like she's carrying around two babies.
No. I think it's the German brothers. It's just two German brothers right next to each other.
She's got them in like a papoose.
Yeah, she's just carrying them around. The German brothers. I wish they were watching right now, but yeah, it's
just
definitely
feeding pretzel bites to them.
Just like every now and then you squirt some mustard down there. A stein of beer.
Just dump it down her chest. Like, I have to feed the German brothers. Yeah, all right.
Oh, that's silly. That's very silly.
Oh.
That would be wonderful. Yeah, she's clearly keeping two newborns warm. Yes.
That is the ideal boobage. Like we are saying this, but what we mean by it is like that is the goal. That is like the chesticle.
Oh, absolutely. Like it's just
perfection.
How?
It's
like defying gravity. That's what that song's about, defying gravity.
It's just breasts.
It's just boobs. Like how I'm confused.
And the answer is I can't think of it. A lot of people.
Yay! I feel like most people got that one.
I really, it looks like the German brothers because they're bald. It's not necessarily because Elsa is German. It just looks like the two bald men.
Yeah, it all works out, I think.
Shit. Oh, Lord. All right, ladies, I feel like we should, I don't know, attempt our live song?
Oh, right.
We still have to do that. So in the spirit of being, yay, do you care to see me look to the west? So in the spirit of being more inclusive with all of our pearl necklaces and whatnot.
Sorry. That's fine. I interrupted you. Go.
No, but that was good though. In the spirit of being more inclusive, we're going to do We Like Our Men, which is what we usually call it. But I think we're trying to do We Like Our Friends, because we know many women, men, and non-binary friends who we may or may not enjoy the company of after a long journey at sea, or in Louisiana, as the case may be. On the back of an alligator? Yes, a long journey on the back of an alligator.
Yes.
There was a whole song about that, wasn't there?
In a pirogue.
Oh, that was a crocodile. Anyway, it's a song. But the croc winked his eye as he waved them all goodbye. With a happy smile at the end of the ride, the lady was inside, and the smile was on the crocodile. Nobody knows this song? Oh my god!
This is news to
I know this song. It is a song about a woman who takes a ride on a crocodile that was going down the Nile, and she says, "Oh yeah, he's totally harmless," and then she gets eaten, and then the crocodile's very happy about it.
She gets eaten. Was she happy about it too?
I don't know.
Oh, you meant
eat? Yeah, like eaten.
Like chomp.
Yes. She wasn't there to tell the story. All right, anyway, sorry. So we have a song. So we like our friends, like we like our drinks, which we've clearly been doing. See, some people know it. You have to be like 10 years older than you are, I guess. I don't know. But yay, anyway. So this is We Like Our Friends, like we like our drinks. And what kind of drinks do you guys want to do? I currently have a glass of wine. I have a Romanian glass of wine, which is very exciting.
Oh. Do we have any suggestions?
we can take a second. Yeah, if you have a suggestion for a drink that you would like the ladies to sing about, we normally do this a little bit more improv-y. I just wanted to transition into something else, but I don't know.
Yes, and you and I both have red wine tonight, so we would.
I don't know.
Anyone has a suggestion for mead? Oh, I could do mead if you'd like.
Yeah,
sure.
we can do mead. Great.
Wine
I mean, my old standby is whiskey.
right.
Fuzzy Navel. Oh,
That's
great.
when my husband wears shirts.
Oh,
Tequila. All right.
tequila.
Here we
You
go.
want to do tequila?
I want to change mine to tequila. Would you like to take
All right.
mead?
All right, I'll take mead. I can do mead.
All right. I'm gonna stick with red wine. Suspicious red wine. We'll see how that goes. Right. Thank you all for your suggestions. All right. Right, and I get to start it. All right. We like our friends like we like our drinks. Only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our friends like we like our drinks, and they like us as well. I like my men like I like my wine. Only when I want it, only when I want it. I like my men like I like my wine. Dark, smooth, leaves a stain on your mouth. Yeah. Haven't used that one yet. And they like us as well.
We like our friends like we like our drinks. Only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our friends like our drinks, and they like us as well. I like my men like I like tequila. Only when I want it, only when I want it. I like my men like I like tequila. Enjoyed on a beach in Mexico, surrounded by frat boys. And I can only sort of remember it in the morning. I remember it was fun. And they like us as well.
We like our friends like we... I'm going to start that over. We like our friends like we like our drinks. Only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our friends like we like our drinks, and they like us as well. I like my friends like I like my mead. Only when I want it, only when I want it. I like my friends like I like my mead. Sweet and golden and Norse. And leaves a nice warm feeling in my tummy. Vikings.
Oh, I was going to say and made by like 4,000 people in like one tiny beehive.
It's a collaborative effort.
Yes.
And they like us as well.
We like our friends like we like to drink. We like our drinks only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our friends like we like our drinks, and they like us as well. We like our friends like we like to drink. Only when we want it, only when we want it. Like our friends like we like to drink. Only when consent is expressed and freely given. And they like us as well. I like wine.
And they like us as well. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
And they like us as well. Vikings!
And they like us as well. Bum bum.
What a delightful train wreck.
That's always fun.
You guys did very well, and then it gets to me, and it's like, blah. I forgot what words are.
I didn't remember. It's improv. It's always confusing. Yes. Friends, thank you. I mean, for that weirdness, we still got at least one more song. But if you really like us, then please give us your tips for lady bits.
Tips for the Global Birthing Home Foundation Maisons and Naissance.
Yes, indeed. And a reminder to people that the next show will be January 29th, which will be our honoring Robbie Burns Day.
Good old Robbie Burns.
Scottish excitement all around. A Scottish theme with Rosaline, Elsa, and Catherine. Oh, and also a brief shout out, which was at the beginning, to the Naughty Women Whiskey. I don't know that that's a really organization. I think it was just kind of fun and clever that our friend brought that up. But that is our show sponsor for today, a subsidiary of the After Tasting Tasting Association. I know what that means too, because whenever we would do the tastings, like the whiskey and the wine tastings, there would always be like leftovers after, or the like secret tasting. Those were always fun. Never waste good whiskey over a bad woman, but a naughty woman, buy her pearls. Buy all your friends pearls, by the way. Just everybody. Everybody deserves a pearl necklace. That's the point.
Huzzah, indeed.
Yeah. See, if I put mine are like real dark though, which I like. I prefer that, but it just makes me look like I can't.
I've learned something today.
Yes.
That I'm a pearl. I'm pearl shaped. Like when it's a wider shot, my pearls kind of blend in with the rest of my skin because I'm pasty. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So worth it though. I mean, everybody's different colors. I feel like there are people colored pearls in here. Maybe not the silver ones necessarily, but like nice.
Oh yes, clerk. Can I please have the people colored pearls?
Yes. I
just want to let you know
with my skin tone.
I have done how many of these shows, and you are ruining me. Like, I have never had such a hard time on this show. Wine has gone up my nose now, all right?
Oh, your poor sinuses.
Oh. Contessa's about to die, yes. Drowning in her own wine.
I don't think there's a worse way to go. Ooh, tequila Catalina.
Ooh. That does sound fun.
Ooh, we'd have to figure. Let's make drinks for us. Yeah, done.
Make cocktail hour, and like everyone has a drink.
Everyone has a drink. Oh, I like this. Oh, did you want to mention something about CDs?
Right. Yes. Well, you two think of drinks with your names in them and what they would be, and I will mention all the fun things that we have coming up, including new shows. So we have CDs available. They are $15 a piece, especially if you want to just order the digital version, or if you'd like to order them in the UPS, that is $19 including shipping. And we apologize in advance if the shipping takes a long time. There have been things that I sent out in December that still have not reached people, so I sincerely apologize for that. We can always send you the digital version to tide you over if you really want the hardcore version. We also have backstage passes for all of our shows coming up, and we've got a lot of shows coming up. So if you would like to spend an extra half an hour after the show exclusively with the ladies, then you can check that out right there. Buy a backstage pass, $40. And it begins with our next episode, which I think we've got a couple of passes already sold for that one. But yeah, and you can also get, if you want, for $50, you can get a signed backstage pass. So we can get our digital signatures and put them on a physical pass and then send it to you in the mail. Again, it takes forever. I'm sorry. But yeah, we can do that too, which I feel really like a rock star for doing that we have the ability to do that. Oh yes, and all of our stuff is on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, and I found out yesterday that I could pull it up on Instagram as well. So you can like do a 15-second clip of yourself singing along to our own damn songs. Wild.
Ooh, huzzah, we already have
Yeah, so check
out that Catherine, follow her lead.
Oh, thank God, Tiffany. I'm so glad that it finally showed up. I sent that stuff out on the 17th, I swear, and I don't know what happened to it. I feel really bad for the UPS, honestly. It's not their fault. USPS.
Oof.
All right, so ladies, drinks.
Oh.
Do you have a drink that is... If a drink was you-themed, what would be in it, and what would you call it?
I think that if I were to, the obvious answer would be that something with me would be sambuca, because that is what everyone expects me to say, but sambuca is yaki. So I think that it would either be that tequila Catalina, which is really nice. It would have some pomegranate juice in it, because if you hear my name, which I say very fast, I am Contessa de Melagrana, and Melagrana is pomegranate in Italian. So a little bit of arancia, a little bit of orange juice, a little bit of pomegranate juice, and lots of tequila.
Ooh, I would drink that, absolutely.
That does sound fun.
Ooh, raspberry rosa wine, I like that. I think Agnes would have to be like a Glasgow mule.
All right.
It's like, but I would do a twist on it. I would do like whiskey and obviously the ginger beer, but I would want like something a little bit herbaceous in it as well. So like I don't know, like rosemary
I was just
or
thinking like a rosemary or something.
yeah, like a rosemary or like I don't know, like maybe like lavender as well. I like that. But no, like I think rosemary whiskey and ginger beer. So it's a little bit spicy, herbaceous.
You're like a bread in a glass, basically. Just
Yeah. Glasgow mule. That's me.
I feel like Morgan would be some kind of wine spritzer. So it would probably be like a really dark red wine, like a almost not necessarily a dessert wine, but it would be like a wine, like a dark red wine, and then maybe also had like seltzer in it. Or even like a flavored seltzer, like a cherry flavored seltzer.
You know, it would be very British of you if you did something like black currants in it, like you pour like Ribena in your
I love black currant.
Dark and juicy.
There's something with gin there. There's something with gin there.
Yes.
I think.
Oh yeah, especially if it was like a beefeater gin.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. It's a big fluffy hat.
Served in like a skull glass.
Yeah. Ooh.
Or like, what's the boob glass?
What's the boob glass? Ooh, Lady Lucrezia. Yes, please, God, please do.
Yes.
Stuff.
Yes.
That's something fun. Oh my God. Actually, it's not an announcement. We've talked about this before. We are trying to start a Patreon by February 1st to help support the ladies Unlaced and Chase Treasure and all that kind of stuff. A lot of things like, hopefully this coming year we'll be able to travel places, and then we're going to need hotel rooms. So a lot of your funds will go for things like that. But look for that coming up on February 1st. And Lucrezia, I think that would be absolutely wonderful for you to throw in as one of our upper level tiers. Yeah, we have stuff planned for $5 and $15 and $25 and $50 and I think up to $75 for a subscription. So you'll get like monthly things, probably weekly updates. We'll have lots of fun backstage things, even including the ladies that are at physical locations. So if we're performing in Oklahoma, then we can do like a rehearsal for stuff. Ooh, a scent-based collection on the
collection.
What the hell would I smell like?
Well, we often smell like sunscreen, but don't.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I for a long time I had a lot of friends that were hippies, and they're like, "Don't wear fancy cologne. You should wear something that's more natural." So for a while, my signature fragrance was lavender and lemon because it helped keep bugs away. It was really nice. Smell like what's it smell like? The corn chips? Like just, I don't know. My dog smells like corn chips. That's
corn chips and hope.
Yes, corn chips and hope. There you go.
I smell like musk.
Catalina would probably be like a note of pomegranates, but it would be cinnamon. I can tell you right now. It would be
you definitely
with a little bit of pomegranates.
I think
like cinnamon, but like Bath and Body Works level cinnamon. Really smelling, but like really sweet on top of that as well.
I like that.
Or just a meatball sub.
Just like
tap it on.
Like cinnamon and fresh bread. That's not bad.
I love it. I feel like Agnes would be like very earthy.
Vulcan's a dog, by the way, in case anyone's curious.
Smells like chicken.
Vulcan's a giant dog.
A
dog.
Like musk.
Yeah, I feel like you would similarly. You'd probably be like rosemary and thyme kind of thing. So you would find out in a garden
with a little bit of shortbread cookie in there.
Yeah. All right, Rosaline, don't hate me. We might go like 5 minutes over. But we should do our final introduction to our final song, and then we'll come back for a second. I promise we'll come back for a second and just remind everybody of the fun things. But yes, this is our final song for this group. And again, this is one of those songs that's really difficult to put together when you're not actually present with one another. And we spent, oh God, I think 45 minutes this afternoon trying to figure out who to attribute this damn song to, because there's so many different people that like wrote it, and just it's known by different names. So we call it Brave Sir Nick, which is the official title. It's also occasionally called The Guillotine. So please enjoy Brave Sir Nick.
Once there were princesses three, purity, virtue, and chastity. Purity, chastity, purity, chastity, purity,
and virtue.
But their names did not agree with the lusty nature of the three. Therefore they would not trust to luck
in warding off a royal fall.
The king wielded on his daughters 3 belts to ensure virginity, and in each belt was placed a lock
with a blade to chop an intruder's cock.
Cuddle-dee,
No dummy. Their father went to war,
leaving purity,
chastity,
purity,
and virtue. When the king returned from war, he summoned his knights all 70, and ordered all to drop his pants.
Yes,
to see if each still had his lance. Sing hey, nonny, 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 no. The king could not believe his eyes, not one knight retained his prize, save the brave and bold Sir Nick, the one and only knight who had his dick.
Derry down, derry down, derry down, derry down, derry down,
hang derry ding dong. Dong.
Nick said the king,
as you have been true, I give my kingdom half to you, and one daughter to be wed. What say you, Nick? And Sir Nick said,
Get it? Because he uses his sort of, and it's, well, let's just say he was a very cunning linguist. Oh,
God. Those were the best words that we could ever end anything with. That was brilliant.
That's what I'm here for, apparently.
Just your pronunciation, pretty much, is everything.
Yeah.
If you like those songs, please send us your tips. And also keep in mind that a portion of your tips tonight will go towards the Global Birthing Foundation, towards a lot of wonderful work that is being done charitably out in Haiti, I believe. Yes?
Yes.
All right with that? Good. All right, good. You explained it like 30 minutes ago and I can't remember anything. I don't know where my pants are. It's great.
And a lot of silly things have happened to me.
So I mean...
Oh, Lord degrees.
That was a lot of fun. Oh, thank you. Yes, and here's to Nick. Oh my God. Sweat. This was just... I wish there was a way that we could find all of these different songs and be able to accurately attribute them to all the wonderful artists who have put them together. Because it is very difficult to find anything about some of these songs. I almost looked up, my Google search history is like an entire stanza of lyrics, and they couldn't come up with anything.
Right.
What are you here for? Yes, so yes. If anybody knows anything better than we do, please always feel free to inform us. We would love to meet the artists. I'm happy to do so. And now that our CD company that likes to print our CDs decided to go belly up, we have new stuff. So I need to give new credits anyway. Oh, Christy, how do you tip? You can go to paypal.me/Chase Treasure, which is right there at the end. Or you can look us up on PayPal as Chased Treasure. We are the only Chased Treasure. Just make sure that you spell it with a CHASTE. There's plenty of people that put in an S at the end of treasures or can't spell the word chased. We love you all. But yeah, that's how you find us on PayPal. And anything that you give us, we always appreciate. Honestly, one of my favorite things about last year, being the person who actually distributes the funds, which is one of my many jobs, is that I got to send money to people in the middle of the pandemic who had no jobs otherwise. It was one of my favorite things to do, and that's all by your generous donations. We wouldn't be able to keep going the way we have been if it wasn't for all of you. So thank you all so much for keeping us alive and keeping us afloat, and for just making us feel like our art is still worth it. You know what I mean? Like, that's really...
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Dita. We love spending the evening with you. You look really great in pearls, by the way. Keep doing that.
So much love. Love, love, love.
Nope. Got extra things.
It's because it makes an I, then a heart, then a U.
Oh, yeah.
Although it's backwards on the screen. So
I think we need to be like chassis treasures because we have like undercarriages. I don't know. Anyway. That's a good way to end it. All right, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm the Lady Morgan.
I am Catalina. I'm laughing.
I'm still Agnes.
And together we are Chase Treasure. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful night. And we will see you soon on January 29th.
Yay!